Today I'm visiting the Orquídea Hotel in Bahia Feliz in Gran Canaria. Come along with me, let's take a look together. So this is the GROUPOTEL ORQUIDEA 4-star hotel, and it's located in Bahia Feliz in Gran Canaria, and it's right on the seafront. It's quite large and has a total of 255 rooms, consisting of an 11-storey building and 2 sister apartment blocks. It's a family-friendly hotel, but please don't let that put you off if you don't travel with children, as the guests were a mix of single people, both young and old, couples, and those who have children too. I found it a very busy hotel. It seemed quite crowded and much busier than the hotel next door, the Bahia Feliz. I was staying there, and if you book a package deal at that hotel, you'll be directed here to eat your meals. Check out my video about that hotel in this video's description. Anyway, later in this video I'll be covering the restaurant and showing you some of the food I ate. So I'll be giving you my opinion on that, and as usual, no holds barred. Once we pass reception, we come to an area where, if you're travelling with children, your cash will come to die. There's gift shops, vending machines and arcades, all very tempting for children. Although where they all are at the minute, I've no idea. It's so quiet. Here we come to the very large entertainment area with a bar. It really is a large space, but people complain in reviews that it's not big enough for the numbers who attend the entertainments in the evening. On the right here is the afternoon snack bar for people who've paid for all-inclusive. I've come to this at the end of snack time, and this was what was left. So I've no idea what was here beforehand, but still there's quite a few bits and pieces. I can't see you going hungry here. That looks like burgers and hot dogs with some sauce there. And over on another station, some cold meats, a cold meat selection, and a few cakes. There's not much greenery in this snack area, is there? To be expected though, I guess. I'm going to make my way out through the seated area, which is the entertainment zone, not the restaurant. We'll come to that later. Then out into the pool area. There are multiple pools, and this one would be great for doing lengths. There's 3 pools in total, including a splash pool for kids, and apparently they offer swimming lessons too. The pools are thankfully cleaned daily, and staff do monitor the water throughout the day. When staying here, you can also use the facilities at the next door sister hotels too, so you've even got more pool choice if you don't mind walking just 5 minutes or so. There seems to be loads of sunbeds, though I still heard people complaining there's not enough in the very busy periods, though there must be several hundred dotted around the place. And honestly, I didn't see a problem there at all with the number of sunbeds. Looking back at the horizon, you can see just how close you are to the sea. Though it's a rocky shore with no beach to speak of, other than when the tide goes out, there's a small strip of sand you can walk along. It is the windiest part of Gran Canaria too, and there's a windsurfing school just a few hundred metres away if you fancy having a go. I have a video coming out showing the seafront here, and I also walk along the seafront, so be sure to subscribe to be the first to get my latest videos. Walking back towards the hotel now, I'm going to take you into the restaurant for evening meal and show you around. The restaurant is a very informal buffet style. There was no one to greet you on the door, as is common in many hotels, and no sense of occasion, and I found it to be a bit unwelcoming really. The tables are in canteen style, and it just felt like entering a dining hall in some sort of institution. When I got to my table, no one came to take a drinks order. Not one member of staff made any attempt at communicating with me, and if you're travelling alone, that does make all the difference in the world. Anyway, on to the food. Let's take a look around. There's a great selection of main courses, Though I have to say the quality of what I did eat in the main restaurant was not great. I think it was more the budget they have to work with rather than an issue with the chefs. The meat quality and menu were more of the cheap options, in my opinion. The desserts and the cheeses and the fruit were all excellent, but overall I can't say the food was great. I love to see the chefs in their big hats. I think they look great. So on the left here, we've got all the desserts. The desserts were very good. Which one would you choose? It's quite a nice selection. And there was a very good selection of fruit too. Very often in hotels the lovely Canary and bananas run out, but here there was always loads. And an excellent gluten-free selection here. I really want to show you my favourite areas of the hotel now, which is a lovely little coffee shop and a bar and a seated area where you can while away the hours just looking at the sea. It's gorgeous. By the way, these fancy domed buildings on the left are actually toilets, and behind them is a lovely little cactus garden I'll show you later. First there's a small coffee shop and bar tucked away here. There's amazing views of the sea and you can sit here with your drinks overlooking the sea. It's beautiful. And also there's a bar too. And if in the unlikely event you're still hungry with all the other food that's available here, you can buy sandwiches, breakfast, ice creams, as well as alcoholic and soft drinks and a nice selection of coffees, all at what seem reasonable prices. And what a beautiful location to relax with your drinks and take in the scenery. And there's some lovely seated areas here, nice and quiet, tucked away. It's the perfect location to while away the hours with a drink or two. The perfect place to escape to on a hot afternoon. A quick walk behind the domed buildings, the toilets, and there's a little path and it leads you straight through to a gorgeous little cactus garden. It's a newly established one, but I think it'll be beautiful as it progresses and grows. If you like that kind of thing. Not everyone does, but I love it. It's a lovely little tranquil area just here. If you're travelling with children, I promised I'd show you the baby club. It's designed as a place of refuge where you can take your child when the temperatures are becoming just too much, or they just need some less stimulated time out. You go down this beautiful tree-lined avenue, and obviously I can't go in, but wanted to show you the general environment. The rooms you see directly in front, that's the air-conditioned room, and it does have locks on the doors for security. And then you've got the little playground here on the left for the toddlers, and a playroom as well. So it all looks a really lovely area for children. If you're staying at this hotel, you can also use the facilities at the hotel next door, the Bahia Feliz. It's only a 5-minute walk. You can go through the front of the hotel or go this way around the side of the hotel. Let me show you. You can of course take the longer route, which is out of the front of the Orquidea hotel and walk down past the main road, but it does take that bit longer. The facilities you can use are the pool and a bar, which is situated right on the promenade with fabulous views of the sea and local windsurfers. And they're very generous indeed with the spirit measures. At the Bahia Feliz Hotel there's a small supermarket that stocks alcohol, snacks and gifts and a few basic items, and there's also a laundrette there that you can use. With regard to other shops, there are a couple of small supermarkets within a 5-minute walk, and some pricey restaurants, and by that I mean, for example, £15 pizzas. I did try one and it was very tasty but expensive. At the supermarkets you can get most things there. For a more extensive supermarket you'll need to travel further. Don't forget to check out my video about the Bahia Feliz hotel and also the video where I walk along the promenade. If you're thinking of going to one or other of the hotels, it's good to compare and contrast and see which facilities will suit you and your family situation best. So be sure to check out both videos. Thank you so much for watching right until the end. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment and don't forget to subscribe. If you subscribe, you'll learn when my next video comes out. You'll be the first to know. See you soon. Bye for now.